Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe Radhe everybody. We are going to read today from Vilapa Kusumanjali verse 15, and I want to make a little advertisement before I start. Because this painting here, I don't know if you see this, if you see me at all, but there's a painting on Radha Kund in the ashram of Anantadas Babaji made by some Russian devotee. And it is exactly the topic we are reading today about the water games of Radha Mohan in Radha Kund. And if you're interested in this painting, then I want to tell you that you can have it from Gauravani. He has 2 files in his computer with 2 different versions of it and 3 different sizes. You can have a small size, a medium, or a big size. So just, if you're interested, contact Gauravani and he can send you the files. So this was a transcendental advertisement about Radha Kund painting. Radhe Radhe. Okay. So the verse today is verse 15, as mentioned. O blooming lotus-eyed girl, Radhe, when my eyes directly saw your pond, Radha Kund, which is filled with sweet water and lotus flowers, surrounded by blissfully humming bees, then I really got the desire to taste the nectar of your service. Do you read loud enough?
Good. Very nice voice.
Yeah. So I repeat the verse. O blooming lotus-eyed girl, Radhe, when my eyes directly saw your pond, Radha Kund, which is filled with sweet water and lotus flowers, surrounded by blissfully humming bees, then I really got the desire to taste the nectar of your service. Notes. In the previous verse, Sri Raghunath Das prayed to Srimati that he may once see her lotus feet anointed with lac dye. And in this verse, he prays for the actual service of these anointed lotus feet, having become greedy for that service. O lotus-eyed Radhe, ever since I got to see your lake, I developed a liking for your devotional service. Sri Radha Kund is limitlessly beautiful. Crown jewel of Raj Mukuttamani. Priyaji's Sarasi, which is most dear to those whose everything is the service of Sri Radhika's lotus feet. The Kunda is as sweet as Radha's sweetness, and the Kunda is as great as Radha's greatness. Sri Krishna will bestow a love equal to that of Radha's to anyone who bases even once in this Kunda. Only the experienced devotees understand the complete feelings of mineness of the Radha-nishta devotees, those who are completely loyal to Radha, who love Priyaji with their whole hearts, and who have offered their hearts to her lotus feet and towards Sri Radha Kund.
Radhe Radhe. Because now little pastimes will start or whatever. So many times we were reading these words. Many times devotees are meditating on these words, and every time appears new things just appears in the hearts, in the minds of devotees during the sharings. And it's always surprising, actually, what will appear. So when we read the words, someone can meditate on the nature of Radha Kunda, because it's very nicely explained: the sweet water, lotus flower, humming bees, and devotees. Some devotees are very fascinated to meditate on that descriptions of the nature, knowing that this is the transcendental nature of Vrindavan. But some devotees are going a little deeper, and they understand that behind these words, in these words, are hidden meaning. And when they hear the same words, sweet water, lotus flowers, surrounded by blissful humming bees, they immediately see the pastimes. And for them, the lotus flowers are not only flowers, beautiful flowers, plants from Radha Kunda, but actually there are hidden meanings behind these words. So everything what we are listening, what we are meditating, has many levels. And these levels depends on the consciousness of devotee and also his adhikar to go deeper and deeper and deeper, because this ocean of loving pastimes between Radha and Mohan are actually ocean without any bottom. It's unlimited and unbottomless ocean. So this Radha Kund and talking about Radha Kund and meditating can be approached from many angles and depends on bhava of devotee. And it's very interesting how Baba is starting his commentary, and he is saying in previous words, Raghunath prayed to see the lotus feet of Radharani, to see. But now by the mercy of Radha Kund, his desire to taste the nectar of service of lotus feet arrives. So when he saw Radha Kunda, immediately his eagerness increases more and more. Real Radha Kund, transcendental Radha Kund with transcendental eyes, not with material vision. And how he received that transcendental eyes and transcendental vision to see directly Radha Kund by the mercy of Rupa Manjari. So this is the multi-level kripa which is constantly going on in the life of devotee. He needs kripa from the Guru, he needs kripa from Vaishnavas, he needs a kripa from Vrindavan, he needs Radharani's kripa, he needs kripa from the holy name, he needs kripa from the dust of the Vrindavan, trees, Vrajavasis, and so on, and air, springtime, summertime. We need so much kripa. And due to that kripa, eagerness will slowly and progressively arise and develop in the heart, in the mind, in the consciousness, and all existence of devotee. So I just want to make this short introduction. Many things can be said, and if someone wants to add and share, please, or Chakshuji can continue. Gurudev, please help us.
Yeah, very nice explanation.
It is here that Sri Radha Madhava eternally play their midday pastimes, and there's no place so dear to them as this. The Kunda is related to Swamini as being non-different from her. So along with the Kunda, those devotees who are surrendered to her see the Leela.
Surrender to her, see Leela.
First surrender.
To Swamini.
Yes. But actually, Gurudev, now we are coming to one point, that this surrendering to Radharani requires previous preparation.
Right.
And then we can come why and how Radha Kunda appear in this Rajabhumi. And from that, we can understand that with false ego, with cheating mentality, it's not possible to approach Radha Kunda and to really bath in Radha Kunda. Because before, let's say, appearance of Radha Kunda, one demon was so prominent in Vraja, Aristashur. And he appears in very interesting time. Radhika and Krishna and Gopis, they wanted to start Rasa Lila in the evening. Not in the midnight, but somewhere in the evening. But suddenly, Aristashur appears to disturb this Rasa Lila, the relishing, singing, exchange of love, dance, exchange of love. He appears. So Krishna, let's say, killed him first. Not directly, but through his expansion. Yes, Gurudev?
Why Krishna kill him? Which was
Because
the form of the... What is the form of...
Bull, Gurudev. It's a bull represents some kind of religion. But this kind of bull is not that bull. This is the false religion, duplicity, which is coming from false ego. And we can see that all demons, they have different faces of the same enemy.
It comes in the form of a bull to look like holy.
To look like a holy, yes.
And to kind of be protected.
Look like holy, and they don't kill to the bull in India. Cow and bull, nobody kill. So he become holy, but inside was demon was sitting.
That's outside one, inside another one. And it's very interesting, Gurudev, that when he appeared and Krishna wanted, to do his job with him, people say, no, you cannot kill him. And he said, no, this bull has to be killed. He doesn't belong to the other cows and bulls.
But they don't excuse him, Rajbhas.
Yes.
Why? Because they see outside.
Yes.
Normally we see outside, and Krishna only can see the inside of the
Yes.
covering.
Yeah. So only someone who is pure devotee, prema, rupaya, can see the demons inside. Otherwise, others can be very attractive to that person and cheated.
Because outside very different form, inside different form.
Yes.
And mostly these people attract the Aishwarya aspect in the people.
Yeah.
Yes.
You mentioned Gurudev a few days before that outside he representing his outside devotee and inside this demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the Kali Yuga problem, actually. That persons who have qualities, spiritual qualities, in the same time, in the same person, in the same heart, is the present not so nice qualities, demoniac qualities.
Then Radha Rani, he cannot approach, he cannot reach to Radha.
No Radha Kund, no Radha, not anything.
No gopis, they will not talk on that subject.
No.
Because this is out of their idea. He's not religious.
Yeah. So we can see here how prominent is false religion from spirituality. False is very prominent.
No, Mahanidhi Swami said, modern Gaudiya Vaishnava.
Yes, Gurudev. Adunik. Yeah.
Authentic.
Yes. Because heart is impure, and impure heart can recognize only impure heart. And when pure heart appears, then this is the greatest enemy. This is the problem. So we need mercy of Krishna and Guru, who will kill this demon inside of us. Because this demon is always, again, pure devotional life, pure devotional service, pure devotees, of offenses towards the purity. And this propensity is present in the heart deeply. And only someone who is outside can help us. Only someone. We cannot do it by our own strength.
But we need to want it.
What else we can do?
And not protect it.
Yes. We cannot protect our demons in our heart with strong embrace of them. Otherwise, we cannot open the arms and be embraced by Radharani and her maidservants. So this Arishta is very, very important for approaching everything which is connected with the Madhurya pastimes, Vrindavan pastimes, but especially with Madhurya pastimes. And we need mercy that this demon be killed or are rooted from very deep core of our own hearts, which is not always easy to recognize.
We are so used to it.
Yeah. Yes. This is the part of our false identity. So in every circumstances, in every daily life, we should start to think about like devotees, not like other people. When we are working, when we are studying, we should do it like devotees. In the moment when we forget it, Aristasura starts, and all other demons are starting to play the games with us. So we can see here, many times we are talking about Radhakund, but before Radhakund, it's so many other little pastimes which are connected to prepare listeners to really bath in Radhakund. Because in Radhakund, we cannot bath in this material identity. Real bathing in Radhakunda is bathing in Swarup, in spiritual identity. This is real bathing. There is benefits of bathing, of course, with the body. But without taking out this Arishtasur from the heart, there's no so much use of bathing in Radhakund water, because this is just water for someone who has Arishtasur in his heart and other things.
When Sri Krishna is eager...
Yes, please.
Continue.
You can continue.
When Sri Krishna is eager to meet Sri Radha and can find no means to see her, he takes shelter of Sri Radhakund. The most fortunate souls can live on the banks of Sri Radhakund, and that fortunate consists of Radharani's personal mercy upon them.
Not a touristic place. I'm going to visit Radhakund. I want to bath in Radhakund. I am living in Radhakund. It's not touristic place. It's not pilgrimage place. This is the place of special mercy, of compassion of Radharani. And to really bath and think and listen, we need mercy of Radharani, special mercy. And how this mercy is coming? Through Guru Kripa. Raghunath received the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he received the mercy of his close associates. Then he received the mercy of Sanatana and Rupa. And ultimately, in the end of his life, he came to live in Radhakund, not in the beginning, because mercy was collected and then starts to give the fruits of that mercy.
In Vraj Vilas Stava, Srila Das Goswami writes, because of having worshipped the beautiful lotus feet of Sri Gandharva and Ajuta with the ever-fresh sweetness of pure spiritual love in their previous lives, some great souls are able to live on the bank of Swamini's dearmost lake, Sri Radhakund.
Please repeat this, Chakshuji.
Because of having worshipped the beautiful lotus feet of Sri Gandharva and Ajuta with the ever-fresh sweetness of pure spiritual love in their previous lives, some great souls are able to live on the bank of Swamini's dearmost lake, Sri Radha. These great devotees are my life and soul.
So, from the previous lives, yes, Gurudev.
Previous life.
Yeah. Sukritis. We need mercy. And mercy is bringing us sufficient Sukritis. Who knows when? Who knows how? That step by step, one day we became able to really live in Radhakund. And those personalities who are able to do this, these are our best friends. They are, Raghunath is saying, my life and soul. They are my pran. They are my life and soul. So this is the Jiva Abhisar, which is also present here. Sukritis has to appear and to start to fructify. Then Rasik devotees, Prem devotees strongly appears in the heart and in the life of Sadhaka. And by their mercy, they are advancing step by step until they attain ultimate goal.
One thing I want to say,
Please.
in previous life, if they are Krishna devotee, automatic they become Radha. Previous life they are Radha devotee, automatic they come to Radha. Automatic come to Praja. They like Praja. If my previous life is different way, then it takes little time. Yeah. But if I am serious to do, it can happen in one life. No need many lives for that. Only the mercy to receive and accept it. Mercy we receive, but accept and practicing is very different.
Yes. Yes.
We get the mercy, but we have so much busy time that we have not to think for that. Then mercy becomes. It comes and we receive. Then it works faster.
Yeah, that's the point. What we really want with that mercy, to fulfill our own desires, or we just want to continue spiritual, devotional life.
You are right. This is also a point. When the mercy comes, we start using this mercy in my material.
Yeah.
From material.
Instead of being grateful, we are starting again to cheat and going astray.
This is the condition position. This is the condition. We live in our condition. We cannot think beyond that.
How to overcome, Gurudev, these shackles of Maya? It's so heavy to be conditioned soul.
Only by the mercy of association and sitting and more listening eyes open. By listening, we got the eyes. Through the listening eyes is the divine eyes.
The bank of Radhakund is really wonderful. There are divine Kadamba, Champaka, Kunda, Sirisha, Kitaki, Kimshuka trees, as well as beautiful Lavanga clove, Jati, Yuti, and Madhavi vines. There are many different fragrant flowers, and Shuka and Sarika parrots are sitting on the branches of the trees, singing with sweet songs, Rasagana, about Radhika and Madhava. Cuckoos sing in the fifth note, and bees are humming. So many birds are chirping, and the peacocks spread their tail feathers out as they sweetly dance and cry out, Keka, Keka. The great branches of the trees that beautify all the banks of the Kunda are studded with goose pimples of ecstasy, which they show in the form of their knots, and they shed tears of ecstasy in the form of the honey that trickles from their flowers. The water that fills Radhakund and Shyamakund, sweet and filled with many colorful lotus flowers, is not actually water. It is the splendid spiritual erotic flavor of Radha and Madhava's pastimes. These things can only be seen with spiritual eyes that are anointed with the salve of love. Materialistic people cannot see it as it is. In Antadas, the eternal consciousness, we practice Lila Maya Bhakti, devotion that is filled with the transcendental pastimes.
Lila Smaran. Lila Smaran. Shortly to understand. Lila Smaran is very important because through the Lila, we can pure our materialistic consciousness. And for example, we were talking about Arishtasur, killing Arishtasur by the Krishna, and then Shyamakund, Radhakund appears. But meditation on this Lila is helping beginner sadhaka to purify his tendency to cheat, false ego, and tendency to be always attracted with these false kinds of behavior, duplicity, different kinds of expression of false ego. This is the power of Lilas. We should have a faith in that by open-minded and hearted listening, meditating, these impurities will slowly vanish. Slowly or fastly, depends from case to case, from our hearts. And when we listen these lilas from the mouth of pure devotees, then these lilas are extremely effective and most effective. They can purify the heart. If we listen these same lilas from the impure hearts, nothing will help. But if we are listening and focus our existence on listening from the pure kata, from the pure hearts, then lila becomes alive. The lila starts to purifying the heart. What do you say, Gurudev?
Yeah, beautiful.
No, beautiful.
Lila is looking, means when I look Lila from my listening, from the pure heart devotee, then I don't need to read even.
That's the point.
Why you reading? This is the realization. Is your feeling and listening. And see the picture, what you will read in the books. And this feeling, it never goes out from our heart.
No.
I will read the books, I will forget, because it's a tattva vichar. And it's a rasa vichar. It relies from the listening through the ear to eyes and I see the Leela. He said, looking. Through the eyes I am looking. Eyes is closed, but by listening I am looking the pastime, and I am feeling that I am there. That is the realization. And this realization never goes. That's the rasa vichar. It will never go out from our heart.
And these feelings imprints deep samskaras in the heart.
It's
Never
not there.
forgettable.
Never
Even
forget.
if not there. Never forgettable.
It's surprise. This is mercy.
Yeah.
Gurudev, one question. Is it means that actually this process is only process for everything? First, to kill all these demons before Arishtasura, Arishtasura to create it, the Sukriti, and also to go further.
Arishtasura and demons all cannot stay when you will start listening fixed from the air. Arishtasura will reflect when you see from the books and read from the eyes. Then Arishtasura will reflect. When you listen and accept it without cutting in mind that is not, this is good, this is good. You're listening and looking, it will be in your heart. It's a realization. Once and again you want to listen. You not become old thing. You want to find more new thing inside that. I'm listening this book from 80s. How many years?
40.
Maybe 400 times I listen. And when I listen, something new thing I find. So this is Vani. Vani means golden word. Realized person with realizations are there. This realization is impossible to get through the books without listening from the Mahajan. These words are Mahajan words. You are sitting with Anandas Babaji and you are listening his word. You have to feel it like that.
This is mental association for the sadhaka with pure devotees. But like you said, acceptance. If we just listen in one ear and go in another ear, memorizing or whatever, no, we should accept fully and truly with the heart. Then on the screen of the mind is so important. On the screen on the mind, all these lilas will go on and go on and go on. And where they will go? In the heart. And then heart will become Chittavrit.
Yeah.
And this is practice. This is sadhana bhakti.
This is sadhana. I have to effort for that. If Guru is the goal, then he will never navigate you, or never I will do sadhana. I'm zero. Guru is never goal. He is navigator to bring to the Ishtadev, Radha Mohan. That is the word. And develop relation with you. He will push you so much that you have to one day do it. Then things will start. Without this, is an A in a spiritual life.
Otherwise, everything is theory. It should alive in our life. Otherwise, always stay like a theory. I know that, I heard that. But Gurudev, we need a lot of mercy for that. It's obvious that for conditioned soul, it's a big step.
Honestly, I say material life is biggest step. We want to swim against the ocean, against the flow of the water. This is material life. And in spiritual life, you don't need to swim, lie down in the flow, and the water will bring you the place to the goal. This is a spiritual life.
To the Ishtadev.
Ishtadev. Water will flow you to the goal. That is dhara. who goes only one point. Radha. Radha mercy belong to the highest.
Chakshuji, you can read now because Gurudev touched the point. And please, Anantadas Babaji is continuing very nicely.
The syllables rasa stand for the sweet, splendid love of the divine couple Radha and Krishna. And when these syllables are reversed, we get the word Sara, or lake. This secret makes the devotees very happy.
So
Therefore,
when Gurudev said Dara instead of Radha, if we turn Dara, it also means flowing. So Sara means lake and also flow to the rasa. So without Radhika, without her mercy, her feelings, her compassion, no one can flow in spiritual life.
And what if we change the flow, dhara, what is that?
Sorry?
Dhara, if you
Yes.
turn word, what is this? Radha.
When Dara, Radha. Otherwise is the aparadha.
Radha, dhara goes in the way of the material gold, or it's up to Krishna, or Radha is the highest. Where you say it brings to the Krishna, Radha.
This is because this is the essence, essential part, essence of Swarup Shakti. She is the essence. When we say essence, quintessence, it's always the same, quintessence, that all qualities, all emotions are present in that reservoir of Radharani's personality. And they are like, and flowing and flowing and flowing without any interruption. Then we say we are trying to be smart and philosophical and say this is Hladini Shakti. Yes, this is Hladini Shakti, but this is my Radha. And why Hladini, actually? Because she is, through this flow of Sara, she is giving the pleasure, Radha, Hladini, to beloved Krishna. And what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did? He gave opportunity to Jiva to serve closely, intimately, this flow, this Dara, this Radha, and this Hladini Shakti, essence of everything. So Gurudev, mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu opened the secret of existence of Radha Kundanjam. Again, we are, yes?
You're right. You opened the secret of Radha Kund. And up to before Mahaprabhu, God was the goal and other was the subject. But Mahaprabhu say, love is the goal and God is the subject. First time I listened that Mahaprabhu say, love is the goal and God is the subject. Adilila 4 canto. You can read and see. Love is the goal and God is the subject of that goal.
To be immersed in this flow of love, in the mood of Manjari Bhav, brings.
This means Krishna wants to serve Radhika. What is meaning of Manjari Bhav? This is the meaning of Manjari Bhav. Krishna wants to be like a Krishna and he wants to serve to Radhika as the Manjari. To know the mood of Radhika. Without Manjari, he cannot understand as a lover. So this gift he gave Mahaprabhu to us. As a lover, he cannot understand because he becomes excited. He cannot do what Manjaris are doing service to Radhika. He wants to feel that service. He wants to do that mood, that in not too excited at the time of service. But he cannot do this. He becomes overexcited as a lover. This is the gift of Chaitanya. Meditate on this and think on this. It's a very deep subject.
Because meditation.
Therefore,
Because meditation on that subject opens the door to mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Without this thinking and understanding, Mahaprabhu doors not open.
So we need Nitai mercy to put us in this flow, to understand Gora. And when we really understand Gora, then Radha Krishna Lila will reveal.
That's the point.
And when we really relish this Radha Krishna Lila from especially Manjari Bhav mood, then Gora Lila will be even more charming and beautiful.
Yeah.
But we need experience, not just remember this.
No. Realizations.
Yeah. Through emotions. Chakshuji, sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's the reason why I read that you interrupt me.
No, this is like Chakshuji, so deep subject, so we have to go in.
Yes, sorry.
It has to go in. How Radhika lose this time game, that person.
Therefore, the devotees reveal that Sara, the lake, by basing in that rasa.
Wow. Why you say so deep things there?
And by Krishna's grace, they become blessed by attaining a love for Krishna that is equal to that of Sri Radha's.
This is Gopi Bhav.
Sama Prema. It's written in Bengali, Gurudev Sama Prema. But so many of us are just jumping over that. It's in Bengali, it's written, Krishna gives Sama Prema. Sam Sneha to Radhika. But only Radhika can give intimate, loving devotional service of Manjari Bhav, not Krishna. But it's written here, and so many of us, we are making mistakes. Oh, he is giving the same love for Radharani, but it's written Sama Prema, equal. And Gurudev so nicely explaining. This is Gopi, Sakiva. Wow.
When Krishna becomes eager to see Radha and all his endeavors fail, he takes shelter of Radha Kunda. At that moment, he gets the audience of Radha on the strength of the Kunda. And in the same way, Radha also takes shelter of Shyama Kunda and thus attains the company of Sri Krishna.
Then Parakya Rasa is complete. Worshipping Radhika and worshipping her beloved, her Krishna, by taking always the side of Radharani's shadow. Then Yugala Bhajan is complete.
So Mahamantra is a Yugala Bhajan.
Yeah, Yugala Bhajan. What else? Krishna mantra is not. Radha mantra is not. Only Radha Krishna mantra plus Manjari. But in the mood of service of that Yugala. This is what I learned from you. I don't know anything. I don't have any realization, but just to speak your words.
Ram, Hare Ram. The Hare is the Jiva. When the Jiva see Radha Mohan together, Hare Ram, then Ram means Radha Mohan, Ram, Hare. What to that divorce? Why you are so far? Come to Hare Ram. The Jiva is saying, oh, so nice you are together. Then Hare Ram. Oh my God. Hare Ram. He's a Ramana. Your Raman make me so attraction. Hare Ram. Then Ram is talking. Hare, hare, come, catching. When we will meditate, he will call. He will call us. That is the beauty of Mahamantra. Endless and divine mercy is in Mahamantra. But after that, we have to chant Gayatri mantras also. Because this is also very, because the relation and feelings will not grow without chanting Gopal mantra, Kam Gayatri, Gaur mantra, Gaur Gayatri, Radha mantra, Radha Gayatri. It's not possible.
Mechanically, like I am chant.
So,
Amazing lotus flowers, lilies, and cholera flowers are covering the sweet water of the Kunda, surrounded by buzzing bees that become intoxicated by their fragrance. The surface of the Kunda also bears many beautiful lordly swans and cranes that sing beautiful songs. When Krishna sees this Radha Kunda, he remembers Sri Radhika, and when Sri Radhika sees Syama Kunda, she similarly remembers Krishna. The Kunda is related to Sri Radha in all respects. And while Raghunath describes the way he sees the Kunda, he simultaneously describes the self-manifest pastimes that take place there. At noontime, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami anxiously cries out of grief, sitting on the bank of Radhakund, as he suddenly perceives one very sweet pastime. He sees Radha and Krishna playing in the water. The loser of this water-splashing game must give a prize to the winner. Kundalata is the referee, and the prize is nectar from the lips, kisses of the loser. Radhika first splashes Krishna. How beautiful her eyes are. How sweetly her jewel bangles jingle around her lotus-whirl-like hands. It is as if Cupid wants to defeat Krishna with his water missiles. It has become intolerable for Krishna. His garland of divine forest flowers loosens. His big pearl necklace falls off, and his stick falls out of his hand. Only his powerful Kaustubha gem is able to tolerate this stream of water without lamenting. Ishwari thinks tender Syamasundar will suffer too much if she splashes in his eyes. So she doesn't do that. But cruel Sham, desiring victory, does splash Sukumari's tender Radhika's eyes all too hard, saying, Priya, see if you can tolerate this. Tulasi watches on the bank of the Kunda how Radha and Shyam have a huge fight on the water. The Sakis rebuke Shyam, saying, Shyam, don't splash our Saki like that. Has she ever done that with you? Just see how much she suffers. But Shyam doesn't listen. Swamini becomes mad from his splashing, although she is normally so grave, and she backs away. But what can a Sukumari, a tender girl, do against such a powerful wrestler? Sri Lila Sukha Bilva Mangala Thakur calls Krishna Ananda, ecstasy, and on the mouth of that Ananda, a Shringaras erotic flower smile blooms up. He does not play any other games than the games of Shringaras. Rasamaya Krishna and Rasamayi Radha shower each other with nothing else but rasa. during their rasa krida, delectable game, and the devotees that are fixed in smaran are constantly showered with the sweet relish of this rasa krida. These pastimes can only be attended in Svarupa Vesh. When the mind returns to the external world, this Svarupa Vesh disappears. Therefore, Srila Narodam Das Thakur sings, do not neglect the practice of Lila Smaran. Make it the essence of everything for your body and mind. So Narodam Thakur sings, do not neglect the practice of Lila Smaran. Make it the essence of everything for your body and mind. It is the nature of these transcendental pastimes to draw the mind to one's one Siddha Svarup. That sacred greed, that is the only and essential requirement for entering into Raganuga Bhakti, is also awakening the revelation of these transcendental pastimes. When a fortunate devotee hears about the sweetness of these feelings, this sacred greed awakens in his heart. The definition of birth of transcendental greed is that when one hears about the sweetness of the moods and pastimes of Krishna and his Raja devotees, one becomes attracted up to the point that one is not sensitive to the instructions of the revealed scriptures anymore, nor to logical arguments.
Not necessary to always read the books, but to open the heart to be touched with these feelings which are present in these loving pastimes. When heart is touched with these loving pastimes, then everything else become minimized. It's not so much important. And when we are listening and then again reading, the eagerness and heart is jumping out of ecstasy even more and more and more, and wants to stay on that level, not to go down. So scriptures are necessary to start to feel the feelings of personalities which are described in the scriptures, to feel their feelings, not their minds, not their logic, not their arguments, but to feel their feelings. And in that way we will get sadhu sangha, but also yugala sangha. And these kind of feelings are actually not feelings which are coming from the mind. Mind also has the feelings. Senses also are reacting. But this kind of feelings has to penetrate in the soul, because scriptures are describing the feelings of the nitya souls, nitya baddhas, who are always on that level.
Prabhupada mentioned one thing about bona fide spiritual master. How you see that? Gauranga.
Yes, Gurudev. I'm listening to you. I'm waiting to reveal us. Gurudev, this question can be answered on two ways, honestly to say. In one way, we cannot recognize the pure devotee, premic devotee, because we are so conditioned that we cannot recognize. We have so many impurities in the heart that we are not qualified to recognize the person and later on to follow the person who has a pure heart. But in the same time, by the mercy of some other devotee who is very merciful to us, we can approach to pure devotee and very attentively, full-heartedly look, listen, look his behavior, listen his words, but also through our deep intuition feel that this person is completely under the gunas and he is absorbed in lilas, even if he is speaking normally, ordinary things. And for that, Gurudev, we also need previous good securities. And sometimes we had to go, my experience is through heart school, to purify our consciousness and heart. And this purification will bring us in close association with Premika devotee, Prema Rupa. I don't know other answer.
No, you're right.
But please tell us. You wanted to tell us.
No, this is right. But what from the listening the books, many acharyas are there, all are bona fide, but very easy to follow Prabhupada, very crystal clearly, simple way he explained. That is his beauty. To innocent people, for the child like us, he explained. This is his speciality, that everyone can understand. And he not hide anything about how to be a Rasi. This is the speciality of Prabhupada. That I know, see and embrace. Simple way, kindly, like a mother. Who can teach like Prabhupada? I don't understand.
Step by step, helping us.
Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavad, Chaitanya Charitamrita, all step by step we give. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. How much you can develop?
Yeah.
You can do it. And second thing, I see in books, Anandas Baba. If you read Anandas Babaji book, you will need to read Chaitanya Charitamrita. You will want to know everything. This is PhD course. It's all connected with everything there. Then you realize what is the meaning of understanding. Who is the Guru? Like in Srimad Bhagavad, he says, Sonam Bonam, absolute truth, and God is not in one level. Prabhupada. Means there are two levels. Before I also understand absolute truth is God. Correct? Is not in same level. One is Sonam Bonam, and we are reading the books for the absolute truth, not for the God. Introduction of Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavad. So he is so kind, everything he says step by step, that we understand. And I see in the Leela Smaran what is the highest is in Vilapa Kusumanjali. Reference to the Chaitanya Charitamrita. And I see the Chaitanya Charitamrita of Prabhupada. Wow, very related. Slok Banda is related, and explanation is also very related. Oh, but six now. Very, it's so deep subject. Radha.
Chakshu is trying to open our eyes, Guru. Chakshu Dano Dile.
Chakshu Kripa. He is giving to Dan Devotee. Prabhu say, he began his representation. Wow. There is no second name of Chakshu. Only one.
Just your mercy, Gurudev.
No, really, I say you. You are a great soul.
So I repeat the sentence again. The definition of the birth of transcendental greed is that when one hears about the sweetness of the moods and pastimes of Krishna and his Raj devotees, one becomes attracted to the point that one is not sensitive to the instruction of the revealed scriptures anymore, nor to logical arguments. Experience will come automatically while hearing about these sweet moods. These topics, while this will destroy bodily consciousness and will nourish the Siddha Swarup.
By listening, it will destroy. Nothing to effort that I have to work for this, that. Listen.
That is the magic. These topics will destroy bodily consciousness and will nourish the Siddha Swarup. That's a great promise.
This is really perfect logic.
Mm.
We are always looking for some logic, but this is perfectly logic. Scientific, spiritual logic. Through listening, through relishing these loving moods, naturally, devotee asks himself, what is my relationship? Where is my place in these pastimes? And this is the slowly awakening of relationship. And automatically, when devotee define this is my desirable relationship, his Swarup Siddhi starts to appear. And if he is listening and he has special taste to relish Yugala pastimes, then automatically his loving spiritual identity will start to appear. Where is my place? Which kind of role I want to have, Saki or Manjari?
Mm.
And when we define what we really want, this or that, then Rupanuga, following the Manjari mood for those who wants that to attain, is spontaneously, naturally is flowing. Naturally, it means without endeavor.
Reach naturally the natural position.
Yes.
One who becomes lusty after hearing these topics is, and here is written unfortunate.
Please repeat this again.
One who becomes lusty after hearing these topics is unfortunate.
Yes. If we are
in
listening
material,
this, yes.
material
yes.
sense.
Yes. If we understand, this is why Tattva is very important. To understand who is Krishna, who is Radharani, what is spiritual world, what is transcendence, and what is the place of Jiva to be Krishna Das. When we accept this Tattva, then Rasa can be built on that Tattva. Otherwise, we will think that loving, amorous pastimes between Radha and Krishna are the loving pastimes like we have experienced in material body, like exchange of love between boy and girl, men and women. And this is greatest unfortunate. And I remember that I forgot everything else, but I remember in Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, there's 7 oceans, and the last ocean is a salty ocean. And this salty ocean means that if we drink the salty water, very soon we will die. So by listening, loving pastime between Radha and Mohan, and thinking that is ordinary loving pastime between men and women, this is like drinking the salt water, and it will ruin our spiritual life.
I couldn't understand this sentence.
Huh?
I could not understand this sentence because I understood this sentence because when I was reading yesterday this sentence, I thought this unfortunate is because I thought lusty after reading, not lusty as a lusty after reading, and I thought, why this is very good to become lusty after reading.
You see
Why
the
did I
difference?
watch it?
Yes, because Baba is saying greed and lust. Sometimes we are using the same thing because behind the greed, energy is similar like a lust. Gopis are expressing from outside vision their lust, but actually inner desire, inner attitude of gopis is to give the pleasure to Krishna's lust. And if we think that lust between Radha and Krishna is lust as we think, then this is most unfortunate position of the Jiva. So you see how Baba expertly put suddenly explaining Lila, and suddenly, boom, like a bullet. Be careful. Be careful what you are doing, because you are sadhakas. And for that, we need the guidance of pure devotee.
Sadhu, sabdhan, sadhak, sabdhan. Always careful.
And the sadhu mind, like you said, Gurudev, is always careful mind.
Yes.
It's not that he is loitering all the time in the lilas. He's also very careful to always be under the protection and under the guidance. Then he is my best friend. Otherwise, wild horse. No other way.
Shall we stop after this sentence?
Gurudev.
Oh, that is at 20 time. 20-minute time, 6:30. You want to finish it?
No, okay. Sri Shuka Muni says, the topics of Radha and Madhava's loving affairs will cure the heart's disease of lust.
And
And
see?
And will bless the hearer with the highest possible devotion to the Lord, and now, which is undoubtedly Manjari Bhav. Shyam claps in his hands and says, you are defeated, you are vanquished, give me my prize. I am the victor. But nobody, not even the parrot in the trees, sings Krishna's glories. All the creatures in Raj feel sorry for Radhika. How beautiful are Swamini's eyes when Shyam holds her around the neck. Although her eyes are filled with the water, she still keeps them wide open. Sri Raghunath Das addresses her as Sputat Sarasiyakshi, blooming, lotus-eyed girl. Her eyes have become slightly reddish from all the water, although they are usually compared to the blue lotus flowers by the Mahajans. When they see Radhika's languid eyes made up with eyeliner, the blue lotus flowers sit in the water and perform penances to become as beautiful as them. These eyes of Radhika swallow the bride of the most excellent of blue lotus flowers in color, and the Wagdale birds in restlessness. How bold is our Nagara when he collects his price of kisses. Swamini, wanting to know what he is exactly doing, does not close her eyes completely, but keeps them slightly open. Then, when Shyam has collected his prize, Swamini dives underwater, feeling ashamed before her girlfriends. Nobody noticed where she went. There are shining red, blue, white, and golden lotus flowers floating on the kunda, and Swamini surfaces in a cluster of golden lotus flowers, where she remains unnoticed, since her face resembles a golden lotus flower too. Suddenly the bees become attracted to her extraordinary fragrance and leave all the other lotus flowers to come to her face, humming sweetly and blissfully. The Sakis meanwhile tell Shyam, "What have you done to our Saki? Go and look for her." Our hero sees the many bees buzzing around the golden lotuses. So he goes there and catches Srimati. The Sakis also go there. Shyam brags, "Priye, if you would hide like this, you and your girlfriends would never find me." Swamini proudly says, "Oh yes? All right, hide out then. I surely find you." Shyamasundar dives into a cluster of blue lotus flowers. While searching, Swamini notices that the monkeys that sit on the branches of the trees that hang over the kunda are staring at this cluster of blue lotus flowers. She understands that Shyam must be hiding there, so she goes there and catches him. Then she swims across the deep kunda, holding on to Shyam's neck. She floats upon the water, holding on to Krishna's neck like a female lotus flower picked by an elephant. The whole kunda is illuminated by Radha and Shyam's sweet bodily luster. How happy the kunda is to get her own Ishwari swimming at her chest. Seeing this sweet pastime, Tulasi is completely overwhelmed. How much joy the sweet water shows by making high waves. How sweet this pastime is. Tulsi Manjari is beside herself of ecstasy when she sees it. Suddenly the spiritual vision disappears, and remembering this pastime, she says, "My mind became immersed in the spiritual flavor of your service, as my eyes directly saw your kunda." In his Radha Kunda Astakam, Sri Raghunath Das has confirmed that the desire wine of love for Krishna of an ignorant and unqualified person who performs some service at Radha Kund in the form of bathing there, living there, seeing it or touching it, will blossom and bear the fruits of Radha's service. That is the inconceivable potency of seeing and touching Radha Kunda. When I saw the sweetness of your kunda, I became attracted to your devotional service. I don't want anything else but that anymore. May that very fragrant and beautiful Radha Kunda be my only shelter. Sri Haribat Sheila sings, "O Vinodini, with the blooming lotus-like eyes, please hear about my heart's desire, Sri Radha Kunda, which is just as supremely enchanting as Sri Radha herself is filled with different species of blooming flowers. This lake is filled with nectar-like water and lotus flowers that attract swarms of humming male and female bees to each of their battles. My mind and body are startled when I see this, and so desire for Radha's lotus feet has awoken. The sprout of prema is born in the heart of Haripad when he thus remembers Vilapa Kusumanjali." And this is the end of the purport. Radhe Radhe.
Yeah.
Radhe Radhe Chakshuji. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for getting me back.
No, you're always here.
Picture for remember the pastime of Radha.
You have in your room, Gurudev, also.
Yes.
We can see here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nice.
You can bring there.
Radha Radha.
Yeah.
Few days ago, we discussed about this Lila with Gurudev, and he explained that in this Lila, Radharani took submissive position. So in some way, she losing this game, and the reason why she loses this game is that this game was rather cool in the public, and it was a lot of sakis around, and but the price for losing this game is kiss.
Winning the game.
Winning the game is kiss. So she decides to lose this game. Usually she win all the games. This is all the game where she lose, but she accepts this kiss in the public. So this something like this explain you to.
No, she not want to kiss Krishna first. So she lose the game. Arey bhaiya, you kiss take or you kiss give. It's the same feeling. So she better to lose the kiss taking of Krishna. If Krishna is taking, I am not doing like publicly. Why? The reason, first he starts flashing the water in the eyes of Krishna. First start this. Then she stop what I am doing. When she is flashing, then Gopi and Sakhi all are flashing. Krishna become very nervous. Then she thinking, if I win this game, then I have to take the kiss of Krishna in the front of Gopi, Sakhi, and all. It's not possible for me. So it's better to lose the game. So here, how she lose the game? She not flashing the water. So she not flashing water in eyes, then Krishna start flashing the water alone in the eyes of Radhika, and eyes become red. And why? Manjaris know this, that today my Swami has to lose the game. So what to do? She bring very thin clothes for dressing. So you see the Swami clothes are very thin and white, very thin clothes, transparent. And when water goes in the thin cloth, what happened, you know that. So Krishna become more excited to see the beauty of Radhika, because his eyes was open, nobody is flashing him, and Krishna is flashing to Radhika. She cannot see, and she lose. Although the Radhika has big group, but only Krishna is alone, and he win the game. You see that again, see? But Manjaris are not there. Manjaris are sitting on the stairs. They are not in this game. Gopi and Sakhis are there. Manjaris are watching the pastime. They are not in the play. Manjari meditation. They meditate and they are living in that pastime. This beautiful picture. What is the Manjari Bhav? What is Radhika Bhav? What is Gopi Bhav? Sakhi Bhav and Krishna? How is the winner here? Beautiful.
So nice.
Yeah. This is Sakyuji make this picture. So we have to give thanks to Sakyuji. He developed this picture.
No, Gurudev, I just made a photo and then
Yeah.
I send it to Yamuna.
Yeah. Yamuna.
Yamuna is the disciple from Radha Mohan Baba. He is living close to Austria, and Yamuna, he made the layout.
Austria.
Yes, Austria.
Yamuna and
Tulsi.
In Vienna they are living.
Yes. So he made it ready for printing.
Wow.
And everybody can get, if you didn't hear that before, everybody can get it, the files from Gauravani. He has it in his computer and he can send it to you. And there are 3 different versions, small, medium, and big ones.
Anything to pay or what?
Of course not. Gurudev.
Oh.
You have to pay the printer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sending is free, but printing we have to pay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only the only payment is greed.
Greed.
Loba.
Yes.
Narayan Maharaj always say, we need greed our life. That is also lower, lusty desire. Lust has to come. Without lust, there is no peace. Very happy. Jai Hanuman! How are you, my dear?
Oh, thank you, Gurudev. Very good. I'm doing very well. I'm feeling extremely blessed in this life. Don't know what happened, but I accept.
You are very lucky, grandfather, lucky. Every corner I see you're lucky. You are devotee of Hanuman with the best. I'm proud of. We all have to learn what is the meaning of devotion. Jai Hanuman.
I'm not
So
such
beautiful. So beautiful to have Hanuman's association.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful. Very sweet.
By his action, what is devotion? Only by looking up, people understand what is devotion.
He's the perfect example for me.
You give the perfect example. Where you are, there is love and devotion. That is Hanuman.
Thank you for this blessing, Gurudev.
Then, like Hanuman is jumping, love and devotion is jumping on you, like a monkey.
Sometimes I'm getting smothered, but that's okay.
Here also Hanuman was there. Where the Krishna is sitting, Hanuman is sitting. Why? Because he knows Krishna will give something to eat. So Hanuman was waiting that Krishna will give mercy to him. Radhika place not there, but where the Krishna, Hanuman is there. Where is the Ram, Hanuman is there. When I need her, this is mercy of Hanuman.
Yeah, we're going to miss you next week, Gurudev, in our Swiss Premela.
But I will be there.
Yes, we know you will. We will take you there. Yes.
Yeah. And Gauranga Sundar is there. You are there.
You're coming, Gauranga Sundar?
Yeah.
Siv Gurudev and Kalindeji, we are coming also this year.
Oh, so nice. So nice.
See you very soon.
Chakshu also?
No, I cannot come.
Bye.
Soon again.
Madhuri can also not come.
Why?
Madhuri has a music festival where he is engaged.
My God. This Mela has to be successful. This is very good thing is happening. So many people are benefited. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Hari Mohan, I'm very happy.
Radhe. I'm sorry?
Mother is also here in the Zoom.
Lovely?
Vishnupriya.
Vishnupriya, yeah, she's also here. Yeah, she's watching Zoom also. She's in the other room.
Yes, Gurudev, I am.
Very good, very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Japan. Japan. Wow. Today she went to, yesterday she was in India, Vrindavan.
Yes, I can understand why I'm come here. Oh,
Come soon.
you.
Jamuna is also very soon coming.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Gurudev.
Jai Radha.
Dandavad.
Jai Radha.
Radhe Radhe Govinda